Is there anything more exciting than getting to play with brand new shiny models? One of the goals of our Level Up campaign was to increase the availability and diversity of the armies in our possession. Well, folks, because of your support, we've got a shiny new Salamanders army for Space Marine Steve to play. And who better than friend of the channel from Level Up Merchandising himself, Michael, to square off against him with his Necrons. It's Salamanders versus Necrons in this 40K in 40 minutes. Greetings, 40K fans, JT the Voice here, and boy howdy, what a feast for the eyes today. Tycho and Mitchell have absolutely outdone themselves yet again. These newly painted Salamanders are absolutely gorgeous. I am super jealous of Steve getting to play them in the new Forgefathers Seekers detachment.
Hey everybody, this is Space Marine Steve from Playon Tabletop. I'm so excited to play Michael in the studio today with our brand new, nicely painted Salamanders. I'm using the new rules too.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Buckthorpe coming to you with a Necron game today. I am playing up against Steve with the brand new Studio Salamanders, and boy, they look pretty. I've decided that it's gonna be pound for pound, and I am out to claim Steven's skin. That's right, I'm running the Flayer, the Annihilation detachment. I just want to wear his skin. Is that weird? It's therapy for that, but we'll get to that after the show.
Steve's Forgefathers Seekers consist of Adrax Agatone, a Techmarine, and Vulkan He'stan. He's got a drop pod, 3 Aggressors, 5 Assault Intercessors with jump packs, 3 Eradicators, a Gladiator Valiant, 3 Inceptors, 10 Infernus Marines, 5 more Infernus Marines, 5 Infiltrators, a Repulsor, and 5 Scouts. The drop pod with the Infernus Marines and Vulkan He'stan will be able to come in turn 1 if he wants, and the 3 Inceptors will also be in Deep Strike Reserve.
Steven has a ton of Flamers, which don't roll to hit, which doesn't really feel too great for my charging army. But that being said, I am looking forward to running up close, pinching him, playing his skin, and wearing him as a face mask. Just revitalize, all about the skincare routine, What kind of skincare routine do you have, Steve? You look so good. You look so supple. Supple.
Michael's Annihilation Legion consists of a Hexmark Destroyer, a Locust Lord, a Scorpek Lord, and a Transcendent Satan. He's got a Canoptic Reanimator, 3 squads of Flayed Ones, 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers, 2 more Locust Heavy Destroyers, 2 squads of 3 Scorpek Destroyers, probably one of them led by the Scorpek Lord. In fact, the Scorpek Destroyers are going to go into reserve, the Hexmark is going to go into reserve, and the Transcendent Satan will also start the game in reserve. Our mission today is Linchpin. If the player whose turn it is, starting on turn 2, does not control the objective marker in their deployment zone, they'll score 3 victory points for the objective markers that they do control. However, if the player whose turn it is controls the objective marker in the deployment zone, they will score 3 for controlling that one, and 5 for each other objective marker that they control, up to 15 per turn, and 50 for the game.
Steven,
Yeah.
Are you ready to roll?
I'm the most ready than I've ever been.
I'm just happy to be here. You look good.
I'm feeling hot.
You look like you're rocking some swag.
I am. I am rocking a lot of swag and I like it. This hoodie has got like the good fluff still inside of it.
Yeah, it's very fluffy.
Yeah, and it's also got this Playon logo on it, which I really enjoy. I'm also wearing the hat.
I heard it's made in North America, so you can still get it in the US.
Totally
Crazy.
fine, yeah.
It's totally fine.
This episode is brought to you by Level Up Merchandising. Friend of the channel, Michael, has got everything you need as a gamer to level up your game. Wound counters, just like you see on the channel? Got them. Dice box? It's there. Objective markers? We got them. We've got the t-shirts, hoodies, hats, dice bags, and of course, Playon logo dice, so you can roll with us. Check it out at merch.playontabletop.com and level up your game. But wait, there's more! For a limited time, use code PLAYON10 for 10% off your total order. Some exclusions may apply. See the website for details. Level up your game with Playon Tabletop and Leveled Up Merchandising.
That's a very pretty salamander army. Where did you get that?
Built it myself. Painted it all myself.
Beautiful work, Steve.
Yeah, nobody helped.
How'd you do that?
No, honestly, we actually have the painters here at the Playon studio to thank. Tycho and Mitchell here in our painting studio came up with the scheme. They painted all these effects. The bases are gorgeous, and you'll see them here on the channel in just a second, actually.
Terminate the countryside!
It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm very excited.
Are you gonna do fixed or are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do tactical all the way.
Let's have some fun today. I just hope I don't get burninated off the table right away.
If I'm being real with you, I think you might.
Pretty good chance.
There's a pretty good chance. Yeah.
All right, well, with that, good luck, sir. I'm gonna roll for first drop. I got a 5. It was 6. You want to drop first?
Yes, I shall. I'm super pumped. I'm gonna put a squad of infiltrators way back here.
Way back there. I'm gonna start off then with a 5-man Flayed One unit, and that is gonna go infiltrating onto the bottom floor here.
We're gonna put these beautiful jump pack intercessors over here behind this piece of terrain. They look sweet.
Really cool. I'm gonna throw down the 3-man Scorpec Destroyer unit. It's gonna go in our home field with the Lord.
I'm gonna put a squad of scouts here, just over an inch away from the wall.
I'm gonna put a 10-man Flayed One. Those are going the same kind of story, 1 inch away from the wall. So they're on the bottom floor.
Worked really, really hard on this army.
Yeah.
So, to be proud, if you lose this game, you can't play it anymore.
I'm gonna put the repulsor right here, out in the open. Inside the repulsor is Adrax Agatone, 5 Infernus Marines, and 3 aggressors, all with Flamestorm gauntlets.
Thanks, I hate it. I will put down a unit of heavy destroyers over here.
My Gladiator Valiant going right here.
I will put down my Canoptic Reanimator. It's gonna go right over here.
Techmarine right over here.
I'm gonna put another unit of heavy destroyers right over here.
And then a squad of Eradicators right here. Take that, Michael.
I'm gonna put the other 10-man Flayed Ones on here in the bottom floor.
I'm done.
The last one I have is the regular Destroyer Blob.
Those heavy destroyers are no joke. They can absolutely decimate the repulsor of the Valiant, so Steve's got to really hide from them. That said, the sheer volume of Infernus Marines can just chew through Flayed Ones like nothing. And it's going to really come down to who gets the charges off and who gets the overwatches off is going to be fun.
I love it.
You want first turn or second turn, sir?
I probably want second turn, just because I know that that's better for scoring, kind of in general, but you know what? I'm ready to do it.
Here we go. Good luck.
I think it means you're going first, my friend.
Turn 1 is going to be a staging turn. Unfortunately, both of our armies rely on close range fighting, and it's really a game of cat and mouse. So it's putting out bait, trying to see if your opponent takes the bait, and reacting to whatever they put out to try and take the bait. Start of the turn, I'm gonna go to 1 command point.
I also go to a singular command point.
Singular in the single form. We're gonna start off with,
Bring it down and tempting target.
Which would you like to tempt me with?
Let's tempt you with...
Steve has chosen the top left objective to tempt Michael to come get.
It's so very tempting.
wow. I am thinking that I will tempt it, and I will probably just bring it down for a command point, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, these bad boys might be able to take down the repulsor. It's hard to say.
Probably not a good trade though. In the movement phase, I'm gonna start off with an advance from my Flayed Ones over here. Looking for a 2, which means they move 7.
Flayed Ones move out to grab the tempting target with a big advance.
My intercessors can absolutely take that away from him, hold that objective. I probably lose the intercessors in the process, but I've got to kick him from that objective and make sure he's not scoring too much primary.
We're gonna put the unit of destroyers over here. I'm going to shuffle my Scorpex as well, just to try and create a little bit of a zone. Push the Reanimator over, and I'm gonna slide my destroyers over slightly a little bit more this way. And we'll just move this one up a little bit and this up again. I don't think that's enough space for you to drop the 3 squad back there.
Everything else is really just shuffling about to limit line of sight and stop that drop pod from coming in on turn 1.
I'm happy with that, and with that, sir, I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Quick turn for Michael. He does score tempting target for 5. Bring it down. Discarded takes him to 2 command points. 2 command points to 1 at the end of Michael's half of turn 1, and he's got 5 points. Steve yet to score.
This game is going to be real interesting. I think the whole point of this turn is to wait a second. I'm keeping He'stan off the table until a juicier target comes around.
Realistically, I know that whatever Steve picks with the combination of Oath of Moment and Vulkan He'stan's ability, he can kill or delete any unit of my army.
All right, so I think for my command
Wait,
step,
do you feel like it got hot in here?
I mean, it did get a little warmer. I thought it was the Salamanders. Is it something else?
Yeah, it's probably Salamanders.
I feel like something has changed.
Something is different here, but I cannot tell what.
It's weird.
Weird.
We're just gonna move on.
Don't let anything distract you.
Don't get anything distract me.
Secondaries are recover assets and sabotage.
Ooh. If there ever was a turn to do it, I guess it's right now, but I don't love this. We're gonna do some actions, hang out, and see what he does if he gets a little bit too antsy in the next turn. I am gonna Oath of Moment the 5-man.
What?
Better believe it, look at him go. All right, cool. During the command step, my Techmarine blesses the repulsor.
He's gonna get +1 to hit.
Then we're just gonna move right up. Eradicators are gonna move up right up here. I'm going to advance with the repulsor. Huh! I need more.
I need more.
I'm gonna
Juice it up.
spend a CP and re-roll this, and please do not be a 1!
100% improvement.
But it's still not enough to get him where he wants him to be. Jump pack Intercessors closing on the flayed ones.
Into my shooting phase, the infiltrators and my scouts are going to recover assets.
Okay.
And then the eradicators are going to sabotage in this piece of terrain.
That's gonna get Steve some points quick.
After that, I'll go to my charge phase.
Jump pack Intercessors charge the flayed ones.
Looking for a 6 on the dice. Huh! Baby, 5, 6, 7, I'm
you
in.
got it.
So Hammer of Wrath, looking for 4s.
You're gonna kill one whole flayed one.
Let's just do the chainswords. I have a feeling the chainswords might be able to just get the job done.
Very likely.
Space Marines on 3s.
10 5-ups.
Yikes, there they go. All
Goodbye.
see you, fellas.
Steve scores 3 points on recover assets. Sabotage is ongoing. He's got 1 command point to Michael's 3, and it's 5-3 at the end of round 1.
I feel like this is my try and bait Steve out and see if I can take something out.
I really need Michael to come out of hiding so that I can get a really good target with He'stan and the drop pod of flamers.
Hey, nice shirt.
At first, I ordered a crop top,
Yeah,
but it didn't come as that.
anything's a crop top if you're brave enough.
Michael has drawn engage at all fronts in overwhelming force. He holds his home and 1 objective to get 8 points on primary. He's up to 13.
I love it.
I am very nervous to see where Steve drops his deep striking units because he can basically pick any unit and just absolutely destroy them.
We are going to go to the movement phase.
The Scorpex and the Lord move 12 forward. Woo, here they come. Heavy Destroyers advancing in reverse, replacing the Scorpex on the home objective.
Next up, my Reanimator is going to advance.
The Reanimator moves to get some more cover.
Next up,
Destroyers cowering in behind the midboard terrain with line on the Assault Intercessors. I don't think they're long for the world. Heavy Destroyers on the bottom shuffle about.
next up, I am going to do my deep strikes.
Transcendent Satan is in at the top of the board.
And it's in an unprotected place. He is overconfident. I love it.
And then I'm going to drop this guy right over here. And that is all. I'm going to leave the Scorpec Destroyers in strategic reserve for right now.
Rapid ingress from Steve. Those Inceptors are in to assist the Eradicators.
No. Okay, we are going to go into the shooting phase. 2 shots from the Heavy Destroyers going into your tank. I'm hitting you on 3. 6s are lethal.
Love it.
Looking for probably not a 2. I'm strength 16.
Perfect. I love that for me.
Unbelievable. Come on, Heavy Destroyers, live up to your name.
So the Destroyers are going to put their shots into your jump-packed Intercessors. Hitting on 3s. 5s and 6s are lethal. That is just a cock dice. 3s.
Gross. The 3 closest to the Satan die.
Next up, we're going to fire the Catan Shard into the jump-packed Intercessors. 2s.
4-ups again. I fail a bunch of them, they all die.
We will go into the charge phase. I'm going to take the flayed ones and charge your...
Inceptors.
I do have a full reroll.
Oh no!
Okay.
Michael will score 3 points for overwhelming force. 2 on engage at all fronts takes him up to 18. Steve's sabotage completes. He's up to 6.
I think it is my time to get really aggressive. I'm gonna draw some of these.
Good old secondaries.
Steve has pulled Mark for Death, that big destroyer squad, the midboard 10 flayed ones, and the Scorpec Lord with heavy destroyers are going to be the alpha targets. Gamma target is the Transcendent Satan? Whoa, I think I know where the drop pod might be going. He's also pulled Secure No Man's Land.
I love that.
I love that for you.
I'm gonna Oath of Moment the Catan.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I am doing it. And then the Techmarine is going to bless the Repulsor again. Okay, great.
Only 3 on primary, 18-9 as we head to the movement phase.
Look at you.
Feel good. Movement phase. We're gonna start with some advancing. The Inceptors with their plasma incinerators are going to advance.
A massive 15 inches.
Whoosh.
Repulsor, here we go. Big 5-inch advance.
And then the
Gladiator Valiant advances as well.
Techmarine is also going to advance 3 whole inches. Just to get up with his buddy.
Eradicator's advance. The drop pod is in, and Vulkan is choosing the top left objective for his Seeker of the Unfounded ability.
On that objective, he goes to OC 10 and has a 4-up feel no pain.
Cool. Dope.
The Infernus Marines pop out.
After you've done that, I'm gonna Overwatch. 4 of my destroyers. I think they are not the closest eligible.
Correct, yeah, they're not the closest eligible.
I am not rerolling. I am, however, lethaling on 6s. 5 6s.
On 4s.
2 gone. That might keep the Satan alive.
Beautiful stuff. Loving every minute of it.
I'm gonna go to 3 command points. Rapid ingressing.
Here come the Scorpec destroyers in to defend those flayed ones.
Okay, great. Let's go to my shooting phase. Let's do some damage.
Vulkan choosing the Satan Shard for his Forgefather ability. Melta and Torrent weapons will reroll all wounds into it.
Solid.
Rock solid.
Melta guns from the Valiant manage 7 wounds, no feel no pains made. Transcendent on 5 wounds left.
This is it. This is what it's all about. I'm gonna spend 2 whole command points.
Oh, God.
2! And I'm gonna Immolation Protocols with my Infernus Marines. It gives all of them devastating wounds.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Full rerolls to wound from Vulkan. You better believe it.
Disgusting.
Pyre Blasters are D6 hits because they're Torrent. Here we go. Whoosh! On 4s, re-rolling. 6s are devastating.
Gross.
Oh boy, I'm losing dice.
Are you having trouble holding all those dice?
I am, yeah.
4 ups. 5 ups.
Vulkan piles on 4s, re-rolling. 6s dev. No, Vulkan does nothing.
I have 3 wounds remaining. I have 7 5-up, feel no pains for these dev wounds.
Please don't pass all of these. Please don't. Don't do it.
Oh, I just died. Yes! Do I explode? Big old 6 for me. You got it.
Oh no.
Coming in hot.
The Valiant takes 1 mortal wound only.
Like I said, whatever Steve wants to kill, he'll kill it. So I can't be too disappointed when, go figure, he picked the most expensive thing to kill.
That was a hot roll. Almost as hot as Leveled Up Merchandising's apparel line, which is now available on Leveled Up Merchandising on the Playon web store and on our Etsy too. We just launched Etsy. That's right. You can get your merch, swag, gear, apparel, everything on Etsy.
Eradicator's now shooting the Canoptic Reanimator. Oh, they take it down to 2 wounds left. Repulsor now, splitting fire, Hunter Slayer going into the Reanimator and targeting the flayed ones. Michael using Masks of Death for a command point here. That's gonna make that unit a further -1 to hit, making the Repulsor hit on 4s. The Reanimator saves the Hunter Slayer.
And then everything else into these.
Flayed ones.
Flayed ones only lose a single model.
That's too bad. I was really hopeful.
You should charge me.
No, that's silly.
Inceptor's targeting the Reanimator. Steve's got to take it down or it's just going to heal.
Rude.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because they're twinlings.
I really want him to live,
Michael spends a command point to reroll the save.
which I pass.
No charges, no fights, but a lot of points.
I would love to do a little bit more damage to the flayed ones. I kind of forgot about some of the rules. I killed the big boy. I do feel good about that. I don't feel great about some stuff, but that's okay.
2 points on Mark for Death, 5 on Secure No Man's Land. Takes Steve up to 16. Michael's got 18, and Michael's got the only present command point.
I had a fantastic turn 2. I kind of left Steve reeling a little bit. I think there was definitely some poor rolling from Steve to try and take out some of my models. I am going to draw some new secondaries.
He's got Secure No Man's Land and no prisoners.
Fantastic draw.
Great draw for you.
Reanimator passes Battle Shock. Flayed One joins his unit again. Reanimator back to full wounds.
That's too bad. I really needed just one more Meltagun to go through, really.
You really did.
Michael holds his home objective and one in no man's land to get 8 points primary. Takes him up to 26.
We are gonna go into the movement phase now.
Sounds good.
Locust Destroyers moving up. Scorpex and the Lord at the top of the board take an aggressive position in the ruins, looking to charge Vulkan and friends behind the drop pod, I think.
Now I'm gonna move the flayed ones.
More flayed ones moving up in the middle. Reanimator moves to reinforce the bottom objective. Scorpex at the bottom move around the building.
I was able to use the terrain on the battlefield, especially in the middle and to the side of the board, to try and disguise my moves so that they're not eligible targets for an Overwatch. We're gonna go into the shooting phase now.
I hope that he does nowhere near as much damage as he needs to do.
Heavy Destroyers from the top on Michael's home objective into the drop pod. Boom! 12 damage is a lot!
Whoa.
12 more damage from the other 2 Destroyers into the Repulsor.
Can we just play some sad piano music right now? That'd be great. Not good. Definitely not good.
Next, we are going to...
Canoptic Reanimator now into the Inceptors. Only a single wound.
Last but not least, I'm gonna do...
Locust Destroyers. 2 go into the Infernus. 4 go into the Repulsor. Oh, wow! The Repulsor's down!
I'm not happy. Not a happy man.
1 mortal wound on the disembarking Infernus Marines. Oh, had it lived, he could have popped out and shot them. That is really too bad. There's 3 dead Infernus Marines in Vulkan Squad.
We're gonna go to some charges now.
Scorpex and Lord charging Vulkan and the remaining bodyguard.
Here we go.
If there's a charge, you can fail it.
That's a 5.
Well, fine then. Be that way.
Boom. Boom. Next up.
Locust Destroyers charge the aggressors. They're in.
Next up.
Flayed Ones reach the Infernus Marines with Adrax Agatone. Flayed Ones into the Inceptors and the Eradicators.
That is a 7. And then the last one that I'd like to attempt is...
The last of the Scorpex charge the Eradicators. They succeed. Fight phase now, Lord and Scorpex first. Steve using Armor of Contempt to protect somewhat.
Hold on, Vulkan, because you're OC10 and you can keep this objective. You can do it.
Michael pops the once per game devastating wounds.
Reroll everything. 1 lethal hit.
Come on, baby.
Oh, 3 dead Infernus plus 2 damage devastating wounds still to come.
I have the Lord to do next.
Yeah.
5 up on the Infernus Marine. Dies. 4 up on Vulkan.
Here we go, 7, feel no pains for Vulkan, and he takes 5. Oh no, he's down.
He cannot do it. He can't do it. No. That's it. I'm going to get hit with a comment. You know it, right?
Oh my goodness, you're playing so horribly. I can't believe he died. My beloved Salamanders.
Locust Destroyers with the attached Lord, 1 dead aggressor.
Next up.
Flayed Ones into Infernus Marines and Adrax Agatone, 40 attacks, yikes. Infernus are down, but Adrax Agatone lives with 3 wounds. Scorpex take the Eradicators down to a single model left.
Then the last activation is...
Flayed Ones into Eradicators and Inceptors. Eradicator down. Jeepers creepers. 14 -1s into the Inceptors. 2 go down.
Goodbye, flamey boys. I can't wait to wear your face later.
What can Steve hope to do with his melee clapback?
Adrax Agatone fights back into the flayed ones.
Kills 3 Flayed Ones.
Aggressors into the destroyers. Here we go. They're rolling because they're twinnied.
The Aggressors kill 2 Locust Destroyers.
And last but not least...
The Inceptor kills a Flayed One. Wow! What a devastating turn. 5 on secure no man's land, 5 on no prisoners, and a score of 36-16. That was absolutely devastating.
So got a bunch of stuff on the table. I think I'm gonna be okay. This is not looking awesome, but it's not totally crumbling.
Something different about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Is something different about you?
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
That's how good you look. Level up apparel. I'm not gonna lie to you. You had a rock in turn 3. We'll see if I am able to recover it all. I need a little bit of luck here. It's not impossible, but I don't know how likely it is, so we're gonna just see.
Extend battle lines and bring it down.
I really do hate this.
Scorpic Destroyers with the Lord are oathed. Inceptor passes Battle Shock. Again, just 3 primary. 19 to 36 for Michael. Techmarine moves to the midboard. Vengeance of the Omnissiah puts him up to 7 Power Axe attacks. That's gonna do some work.
So funny, I love it.
Scouts moving up. Gladiator Valiant closes on the Oath Destroyers.
We'll go into my shooting phase. The scouts are all gonna shoot at the Scorpic Destroyers. Missile launcher. Crack. Oh baby, take that.
Inceptor guns down some flayed ones, 7 left. Adrax Agatone completely whiffs into the flayed ones.
What is that? Why?
Techmarine forged bolter into the Scorpex at the bottom table.
I'll choose 5s.
Pass it.
Cool.
Valiant shooting the Oath Scorpex.
I will spend 1 command point on Death Masks to give you a -1 to hit.
Feels good.
5s. I make them both.
Totally fine.
Ooh, Melta's gun down the unit. Last Talon to the Lord.
On 4s rerolling. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Aw. Okay, well, charge this time. We're gonna take the scouts that are gonna charge into the flayed ones.
Right on.
Whee! Whee!
Techmarine into the Destroyers.
Uh-oh.
Yes, 7 attacks, baby. Ah, get in there.
Valiant charges the Scorpec Lord. He's in. NFA's Locust Lord reanimates with his Resurrection Orb, and both of those destroyed destroyers have returned.
All right, Techmarine time. We'll start with the scouts.
Scouts kill just 1 flayed one. Techmarine, only 1 Locust Destroyer. That's unfortunate. Gladiator Valiant bumping the Scorpec Lord, no effect.
Now we go to ongoing.
Flayed ones into the Scouts, and the rest into Adrax Agatone.
3s, 6s are sustained, twin linked.
Steve with Armor of Contempt, reducing the effect of AP to 0.
3s, 4s rerolling. That's good.
Don't roll 3 1s. 3 1s. All right. Sounds great. He dies.
You never call the shutout, man. You don't jinx yourself.
Where would you like to go next?
Aggressors can't even kill a destroyer. Flight ones tear down the Inceptor.
I think I've got 2 left to do.
Locust mid-table kill another aggressor. Just 1 left. The Valiant is down to 5 wounds remaining.
It's totally crumbling. It's all gone.
Steve discards to bring it down to get a command point. He does score extend battle lines for 4. He's up to 23 to Michael's 36. Steve will be the challenger in turn 4 if he's got any models left.
Steve is a little bit of a new model syndrome for his entire army, which is a little unfortunate, but I don't think he's making any terrible misplays. I just think I'm having a great roll.
Spin the hat to the side.
Like that?
Perfect. That's what I do to connect with the kids at school. I just do this, and then they're like,
Oh my god, you're speaking our language.
Well, there's still some green on the board, but it seems to be more like Necron green. I think Tycho will hold you upside down.
yeah, probably.
Probably Mitch will tickle you.
If you lose this game, you can't play it anymore.
I think the whole army just had new model syndrome.
Actually, yeah, this is a very fresh build and paint for all of us. But next time, it's all gonna be invincible.
That's true.
Michael pulls cleanse and extend battle lines.
What a good draw.
I know it's
Wow.
Battle Shock. I don't actually think I owe you any,
Nope, you don't.
but I will reanimate.
The flayed ones back to full. Scorpex back to full. Locusts are down only a single model. 13-point primary for Michael here. That is huge. He's up to 49.
Now we are going to go into the movement phase.
Heavy destroyers advance. Flayed ones move to the midboard. Reanimator advances.
In the shooting phase,
Hopefully Michael just whiffs entirely.
Heavy destroyers. Valiant is down.
See if it explodes. It does explode.
4 wounds left on the Scorpec Lord. Scorpec Lord and Hexmark Destroyer are both cleansing. Scorpex charge the infiltrators. They need an 8. They fail.
the last charge is going to be the Flayed Ones is going to charge into your Techmarine,
Flayed ones reach the Techmarine.
and that is that. We'll go into the combat phase, and I will fight with the Flayed Ones, hitting on 3s. 6s are sustained. 4s and full rerolls with twin links.
Ongoing for me. We'll take
scouts into the flayed ones, only 2.
5 are going to go into him, and Lord is going to go into your Techmarine. Triple ones.
Welcome to the Triple One Club.
But you are under half strength, and the Lord rerolls everything when his target is under half strength.
Oh my gosh.
Driven by hatred, each time this model makes an attack, it targets the unit below half strength. You can reroll the hit and the wound roll.
Boo. 5 ups. Come on, baby, make it.
Got him. Aggressor lives.
Turn your turn.
Aggressor kills a Locust Destroyer, but he will be back.
Last but not least, I have my 5 flayed ones going into your scouts. Hitting on 3s.
3 dead scouts, only 3 wounds left in the unit. Big turn for Michael. That is 9 points on top of his 49 with secondaries to go to 58 to Steve's 23.
Michael's turn has definitely proved to me that there is no coming back. All right.
Steve,
What?
it's the middle of summer.
It's hot in here.
It is hot in here.
Doesn't he look good, Tack? For the t-shirt. Oh.
Guys, it fits! The level up apparel, one size fits all.
What are you doing to my shirt?
That's your shirt?
Anyways,
Are you going to take that off?
I don't know, but I failed the... I can't play the game anymore, really. And I feel as though you put me under a tight squeeze, and I think that I need to concede.
I can understand being in that position. It felt like a really tight game until it wasn't a tight game. Until it kind of got stretched a bit.
Just a bit stretched.
Good
It was a really
game.
good game, my
Good
friend.
game to you.
Lots of fun. Unfortunately, games go like this sometimes. I was really hopeful I could survive, but he hit really hard.
I do want to congratulate my opponent on a good game. A little better swing his way as opposed to my way, and it could have been an entirely different game.
A little bit of luck with great playing brings you wins pretty quickly, I think.
Make your final 68 to 33 in favor of the Necron. Talk about a new painted model syndrome. How about a new painted army syndrome? Thank you, Michael and Steve, for a fantastic game. Those salamanders look beautiful. Tycho and Mitchell, you should be proud. Special thanks to Michael for sponsoring this episode. I'm sure he's going to do something goofy, and I'm going to leave him do that.
Whoever's going to edit this, can you make me not look like a psychopath?
And of course, the biggest of all thank yous to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You will get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here at the Playon Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!
I'm loving our, what do the kids call it? Drip.
I hope you enjoyed that 40K and 40M. My name is Nicholas. I've got Mitch beside me. We're part of Playon, and that game with Steve and Michael celebrated a brand new army of salamanders that we have been painting for about a month or so, and we've been assembling for months. And this has been a long project. It's fulfilling a pledge we made to our fundraising campaign earlier in the year, where we promised that if we reach certain fundraising goals, we were gonna build some new armies for the studio, and one of them that overwhelmingly was wanted to be seen was salamanders. So we have made a full almost 4,000 points of salamanders that we are working on. You saw only 1,500. We are going to be working over the next couple weeks and months to finish it off and make it a full army that I think is going to see multiple games. And isn't it pretty?
So much fire.
We just thought you might want to see a little bit more information about these salamanders and about how we painted them. First of all, if you donated to that fundraiser campaign, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed seeing them on the table as much as I did, and I can't wait to see them in more games. How does it feel seeing your work out there?
So it's amazing. It's amazing. Just seeing it on the channel, the cinematics that we do, it's exactly why I got into the hobby in the first place. I like visualizing the miniatures that I paint in this cinematic way, and it's really, really cool to see that come to life.
One of my favorite parts of this job has been doing the cinematics. The cool shots of all the miniatures after the game to make them look like they're fighting and stuff like that. And it's very helpful when the miniatures are well painted. So thank you for that. I think you folks would love to see a little bit of behind the scenes of how we painted this. We've brought out all of our work in progresses. We've brought out some of the paint paints that we use. We've got some that have been barely painted. They've been base coated black, spray painted.
Yeah, they're just like a Chaos Black GW spray paint black,
Yeah.
and then a little airbrush highlight of gray.
Held at like a 45-degree angle here, kind of thing, just off-centered, just to give it a bit of depth. And then it looks like you went with an airbrush with yellow.
Of yellow, yeah. We've got this Aero Color Total Cover Brilliant Yellow.
Is that your favorite yellow?
It is the strongest yellow. It's very, very strong. This is over black. A little bit of gray, but when we did our test initially, we airbrushed the yellow right over black, and it was totally fine.
That's impressive. Yellow is usually one of the hardest colors to paint.
So this is just really, really, really strong, and we wanted to get that really strong yellow base.
And why yellow before you did green?
To create vibrancy in the green. If you paint green over yellow, it kind of pushes it more towards the yellow end, just creating such saturation, such vibrancy.
And one of the reasons we like vibrancy on this channel is because it makes it easier to show on camera. You might want a more muted color if you're just playing in your basement or something like that, but we like you to be able to see what's going on, so painting more vibrant allows you to see more distinct the miniatures and then the pop. So next step, I believe, was another spray.
The next was the green. Now, these were a couple failures. There are literally 3 different shades of green. I was trying to figure it out because essentially when you airbrush the green on over the yellow, which is Orc Skin Speed Paint by Army Painter, which is kind of a transparent green. This is great because it'll show that gradient that you did. And what you're actually doing is we sprayed the green kind of from underneath. So we kind of left the yellow at the top.
So like this.
A little bit.
So like
more like 90 degrees, just kind of straight on so that the topmost parts were kind of left yellow intentionally.
Okay. All right, so it made it brighter on top, a little more natural contrast between them to give it more extremes. And then the next step after that,
Fluorescent yellow.
whoa.
Yeah.
More yellow after
yellow.
the green?
Yeah, this yellow is the opposite of this yellow. It's very, very transparent. It's more like a tint. And all this does is just kind of gives it that fluorescent glow that you can see all along this army.
It's like, it's so
the most important part.
So you put this in an airbrush and sprayed it straight down?
Just straight down, yeah. So
That's fascinating.
How we get it so bright.
It's so vibrant.
I love this technique too because as you can see on all these models, it's really easy to see the parts of it. You can see the glow of the top of the backpack, you can see the glow of the helmet, the knee pads, anything that stands out. That's what I'm blasting with this fluorescent yellow. You can really, really see what's going on with the model. You can see all the details, you can see the shapes of it.
Interesting. And then, from my understanding, the next step was your and Tycho's least favorite part.
It's the longest, most tedious process where we basically paint anything that's not green, black.
And what we're using for that?
Contrast Black Legion. I really, really like this paint because if you're painting close to a crack, sometimes it's easy to miss the crack. Like your brush goes over the edges and it misses the crack. This just fills in the cracks better. So it's really easy to just put it on thick and it just coats everything, especially like the ribbed pieces on the back of the legs. Normally if you do a brush, you just run your brush along and all the cracks in that cabling are left unpainted. So this just really fills it in. So it's really great to just be able to just do it all in one go.
And that took you, what, like 3 days, 4 days?
I think it took 2 days.
That was 2 of you guys working solidly
us, yeah.
on all of these miniatures to paint all the black. You know what I love? The fact that so far, this is 4 different brands.
It's all over the place.
And
So we did
then-
the black, and then we just airbrushed a little gradient on the
gray.
black, just to make it give it a little bit of definition.
You can see it easiest on the vehicles here, where there's a little bit of gray on the big black pieces.
And then once we did that, we just did a gloss varnish over everything. So then decals.
You did a gloss varnish first before you did any other details.
Yeah, for the decals actually.
And I realize that some people watching this might be from a different country and think that decal is the mispronunciation of another word. But actually, where we grew up, where we live, decal is more common. And if we say it a bunch of times, we might annoy people.
It annoys me after I say it a lot, and it makes me question reality, if that's even right. So yeah, we applied the decals, and then we moved on to details. Basically, all the other colors that need to be done.
Here's a good example. All right, so you've just silvered it in. There's no detail to the silver yet. You've just put the silver, the black's still there. The decal has been placed. And after you put the decal, did you put another coat of varnish or anything like that on it?
Not quite, no.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It looks like you super glued all these to these wood dowels.
Yep, it's mostly because when you handle the model, you're rubbing paint off.
That makes sense.
Next, we did an oil wash. An oil wash is different from a normal wash that you would use. So the oil washes are typically a lot more thinner and a lot stronger. So they go right into the cracks. and you're not really shading it, you're just getting it into the cracks. So we just kind of wanted to blackline around knee pads, the details on a head and stuff like that, so that it really helps define those things. You're basically just drawing a black line into all of that.
That's great. So this represents how many man hours so far, you guess?
So I would say it's a week. Me and Tychos, that's 2, so technically 2 weeks. That's 80 hours. And let's say another half, like about a week and a half of just painting. So I would say probably around 100, 120 hours.
And you've probably got at least another 100 hours to go.
Yeah.
And then we chose a lava base and a lava theme, obviously, for the Salamanders and the fire to kind of go with that and really make it pop. As you can see, the red just like, boom, accents the green instantly, and suddenly the army just pops. And I can't wait to see the rest of the army painted. So I'm gonna let you go back to painting, because we have a game coming up for that, so yeah, get going. But I hope you enjoyed being able to see that behind the scenes look at the army that you just watched play, and hope you got inspired to paint your own army, or at the very least, got some tips that you can use when you paint your own stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Mitch, for coming to play with us, and until we see you next time, play on!